Turn your passion to serve others into your occupation. Indiana Wesleyan University offers online and on-site degree programs in social work, criminal justice, leadership, ministry, and more. Our flexible, faith-integrated programs are designed to equip students with busy schedules to pursue their calling, whether you're just getting started or taking your education to the next level. Our top-rated programs can prepare you to succeed. Get ready for what's next. We can show you how. Visit iwuserve.com to learn more.
The stockings are hung and the shopping has begun. This holiday season, shop Cincinnati favorite gift cards at Kroger. Grab a gift card to La Rosa's and enjoy a warm slice of pizza, or snag a gift card to Grater's and treat yourself to something sweet. Whoever you're shopping for, you'll earn 4 times fuel points on Cincinnati favorite gift cards. Head over to giftcards.kroger.com/Cincinnati-favorites to complete your shopping list and support our local businesses. Available in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Louisville markets only. Restrictions apply. See website for details.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Welcome to today's daily meeting. Glad to have each and every one of you on. Always a pleasure to have all of you on today. Well, Lord, I lost my train of thought. That's quick. Okay, my bad. My apologies. Okay, but I am also always grateful to have each and every one of you on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Welcome to the daily meeting that we have every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Always a pleasure to see everyone's bright, shining, smiling faces. We're going to start off. If there is anyone who has any guests, Pastor Stephen, has your guest made it in yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Does anyone else have any guests that that come on today?
I should have one, but they're not on yet.
All right, not a problem, not a problem.
Grace, Kevin Vaughn, I should have a guest coming on. I haven't seen him yet, but should be on soon.
Not a problem, not a problem. Well, in the meantime, I want to let you know that you're hearing things that you shouldn't hear and seeing things that you shouldn't see, because you're getting behind the scenes look of how the ATSJR Companies is run by our founder and CEO. So you make sure that you got your pen and pad or the notes app on your phone, whatever you use to take notes. Make sure you do that. But because what was supposed to be a 15-minute meeting with his core team and staff, he decides to open it up to the public so that you all can gain knowledge and nuggets and take it back to your businesses, your companies, so that you can do great things, thrive and grow and excel as well. All right. Well, without further ado,
I think my guest came on.
Okay, Mr. Lord.
Mr. Greg Banks, are you able to unmute and say hello to the people and introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Let's see if I can get some video there.
Welcome.
Okay, great. Actually happen to have my lovely wife with me this morning also, Karen Banks.
Yay, awesome.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Just share with everybody what you do, Mr. Greg.
Okay, we are a gospel group, the Banks family, and we've been blessed to meet Ms. Dolores. Had great conversation, and looking for some greater things here in 2021. I'm also a pastor. My wife is an evangelist. And we do actually presently work right now.
Yes.
But other than that, most of our interest is in promoting our gospel ministry through song. We have a couple of releases out that are available to be purchased. And again, we're basically working toward doing more in this year, 2021.
Yes, we also are licensed certified marriage counselors as well. And we have our company is entitled Marriage Lifeline. So we deal basically more with critical care, trying to get that couple to work together and to move on to continuing to be married. That's our goal. So that's a passion of ours as well.
Right. We believe that in any critical situation, when you're drowning, that if a lifeline is extended to you, that gives you the opportunity to grab a hold to something positive and find yourself on better shores. And we use a series of tools and guidelines to try to help facilitate a better atmosphere between husband and wife and the family as a whole.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Put your information in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you, Evangelist and Greg. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
That's so needed now with everyone at home, kids and parents at home. It's been a challenging year, I believe, for everyone.
Sure has. I've been married for 30 years. I thank God we made it this far.
Hey, we're in the 40th year, 5 kids.
All right, all right. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Banks, for coming on. All right. Anyone else with any guests? All right. All right. Well, I turn it over to the man, the myth, the legend from Galveston Island, Texas, the millionaire maker, the innovator, the originator, the gentleman who will fight for prosperity with you, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm just a few notes here. I'm behind on my text messages. It was a lot. Plus, I was super busy, still busy, but just know I will text you. I've got all these red notifications on my screen and they're getting on my nerves. So I will text, that's for sure. I will text, no doubt about it. Where is Arshia? Arshia, I was thinking, and let me see if you agree with this, since I've got all your beats and stuff, do you want to record next week and then get your beats today so you can be all, I got 16 songs I want to do it, et cetera, et cetera.
Give me the beats or we can make it up as we go.
Rocket girlfriend.
That sounds like both and.
Yeah, I do better when I'm driving. I don't know. It's something about driving and writing for me. It's just driving. I remember the songs and I make up the beats, make up the lyrics. I don't know. Something about driving.
Well, all you artists are weird, so I do understand. I do understand. So I will upload them to Dropbox and let you have your way. It's more too, but I'll upload to Dropbox the ones I have. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. Cool. Got that squared away. Let's see. There was one more preliminary thing, but I don't remember. Your MExit groups are doing well. MExit groups are doing well, so keep that up. Now let's get to the brass tacks of the business here. All right, so we're scaling, obviously, and some of you are having a great time. Some of you are feeling a tad bit discomfort, and Ashley is just getting task after task after task after task after task after task after task. So God bless her and her amazing shoulders as she holds all that weight. And then she does these tasks real fast too. She does these tasks real fast. So I am grateful for that. Sarafia had one heck of a day yesterday. So we're glad she's alive and well.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to tell her about how many times you got poked and stuff?
No, it wasn't me. It was the baby.
It was the baby.
It was the baby. It's been 20 years, y'all, since I experienced baby shots. Five. They hurt my baby and pricked her finger and squeezed out her blood. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
It hit me to my core, y'all.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
We made it. So I'm glad to be with y'all this morning.
I know that's right. Not mad at you at all. Not mad at you at all.
I didn't go to those appointments, Sarafi. I sent my husband. I know, be strong. You get it.
Well, I'm not the mother. They sent me.
Yes, she's the grandmother. Yes. Well, we're glad that y'all made it out alive. Glad you made it out alive. Grace.
Yes.
I just sent you some leads for LaWanda. If you can email those over to her. Leads are continuously coming as Ashley is formatting them in a manner in which she can upload them to her, whatever she's using. If you're in ATS leads and you're getting leads, and I have a bunch for Patricia, I just haven't given to her yet. We try to format them because they don't really come in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We try to format them so you can just upload to whatever you're using and have a good time. And of course, formatting has fallen upon the lady in what I'm going to call a red shirt. And yes, it's red to me. It's red to me. Good. It's orange if I feel like it, and it's red. They're the same color. Those are the same color. Okay, outstanding. So we got that there. So that's that. That's that. Now, all of you should be ready for more, but you want to make more, not more. So let me explain. Everything in this world is about unearned income. As much as they want to lie to you, and as much as they're going to propaganda you, and they're going to tell you, Kevin, going out there, earn your way, that's a lie. That's what, of course they want you to earn your way, because it means I'm not earning my way. I'm not sure if y'all get that. If you earn your way, the top 1%, is not earning their way. I'm not sure if it's a yin and yang. If you're working hard, I am not. So everything in this universe is in this capitalistic society. There we go. Is about unearned income. Now, money has rules. And since money has rules, people are those who know the rules of money are extending those rules and keeping you in your poverty condition. So let's account for this unearned income. Let's take a Sadia. How can you generate today unearned income? Then how can you keep that unearned income? And how can you multiply that unearned income? I'm already teaching somebody something. Okay, if nobody's listening, I know Kevin is. Okay, how do you get that unearned income? Then how do you keep it? And how do you multiply it? There's a story in a sacred text. This young guy that got a talent, and now a talent actually means a large sum of money. It doesn't mean talent as in, singing and praise dancing and miming, and mechanicking. No, it was a talent. There was Roman talents, Babylonian talents. It meant money. And last time I did the math, I forget, but it was about 1.1 talent was about 1.6. You know what? Let's find out together. Hold on. Let's find out together. Let's do this together. I'll give you today's actual prices. How much was 1 talent of Roman gold? All right. So a Roman talent consists of 100 pounds of gold. Everybody got that so far? Now watch this here. How much is 100 pounds of gold worth? And then we'll go. So I just need you to process that 1 talent was $2,107,152. Everybody got me? $2,107,152. Did we just change our idea in thinking of that text? Okay. So now I can make my point. Sometimes you gotta explain some stuff, Steve, so you can get some amens. You know what I'm saying? I need
Amen.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, you just told me. I've been teaching on that text for years, and I never knew it was over $2 million worth of that stuff.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was 1 coin.
Man, yeah, buddy.
Exactly.
2 million. Exactly. Yeah, 2 million. 2 million. So now the guy with 10 talents was holding around, $30 million. Yeah.
And that was you.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 1 talent
Come on now.
The guy buries it now, but you got to pay attention to what he says. Actually, he says, well, I know master is shrewd, hard, and that's what it says, and he reaps where he has not sown. That's the most important part of that, because Alfreda, in his perception, if one was to reap where they have not sown, that made them a hard person. It made them mean. It made them disconnected. Let me take it out of reap and sown until we get. He said the master makes money where he don't earn money at. Makes money where he don't work at. Is it easy to understand now? And people have a thought process when you make money where you don't make it at, when you earn money where you ain't put energy at, that makes you a mean person. It makes you shrewd. It makes you disconnected, makes you one of them. And as much as you want to say, and this group think right now that we're having, that ain't you, you're probably not going to be telling the truth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because all of us, at least once in our life, have looked at somebody in a nice car that was overdone, and we all have said, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have used my money that way. Okay, at least once has that happened. And now this is where capitalistic law becomes subordinate to universal law. So universally, when you look at what someone else has and talks down upon it or covet that, wish you had it yourself is what covet would mean, become jealous of it, then you automatically push away your dreams. Rewind, press play. The moment Pastor Steve or Steve Lister says, well, I wouldn't have did that, push away their dreams. Or I wish I had that, push away their dreams. Okay. Now let's process a little bit more information, because I'm making a strong point about what ATS is doing, plus about what you all need to be doing. So we obviously don't want to forfeit our dreams, but we don't realize we have it in us. Getting money where you have not put in work is somehow bad. It's unfair. Come on now, help me somebody.
Because mama said we had to work real hard. And when it comes out like this, now you look like we got to do something that's real easy.
Hey,
and sometimes it gets confusing.
God ain't gonna bless that. Oh, y'all gonna fool me now.
Well, I was raised in a different way, and I don't have a prejudice bone in my body, but they would tell you, girl, you better work hard because you acting like you white.
That's why I was
just
raised
trying
that.
to say, yes,
we had to say, oh, we grew up in the same household. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can even talk white where we came from.
Oh, you sure could. They made sure you felt real bad if you wanted to pronounce your words correct. Oh yeah.
Yes. And only white people made big money.
That's right.
And if you wanted to be respected, you got to work 2 times harder than them just to get a tenth of what they got.
And look rough.
Okay. You understand? Because we would say real quick, Jerome, if a man don't work, finish it for me, Grace.
Man don't eat.
All right, now, come on now. Come on. Yeah. I'm trying to get to your religion, because it doesn't matter which one you got. especially the I don't want to do this, but especially the Christian religion. Teachers would make it seem like God has a problem with money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be nice. I could push harder, but there's no real need to. Okay, there's no real need to. So how
Antonio,
do
or they tell you if you dress a certain way, or you have long hair or a certain certain kind of dressing, they would say, "Oh, that's a rebellious spirit or Jezebel spirit."
Okay, you understand. So you're absolutely right. And did somebody call you Jezebel? They saying something for real, because the Bible says that's the most evil woman of all time.
Don't wear that. Listen, don't wear that red rouge. Don't wear the red rouge.
Are you gonna do it? Because somebody said it to me, and we had a whole message. I took it to the pastor, and he broke it all the way down.
All right.
Jezebel is a spirit. It got even deeper.
Now I got you. I need y'all to get that the master gave someone who believed in the master, had a relationship with the master, you ready? And worked for the master. Help me, somebody. If you go to that text, those folk worked for the master. Come on, preachers. I'm hitting everybody. Ain't nobody gets uncut out of this one here. Everybody bleeding. Come on, deacons. No, I work. I go to church every day. They knew the master, loved the master, and worked for the master. And one of them, 33% of them, had ill feelings of how the master earned income. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do one more example, Damali, and hopefully enough people gonna be with me to where we can transform our lives.
Hey, Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to get off that point. I wanted to share that the one who got the one talent was blessed by the master with that investment to use, but he saw that gift as a curse and a trap that the owner would get him for. That's why he buried it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You're not finna get me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I don't lose it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Some of y'all look at religious leaders and then say stuff like, well, they ought to be down here working like me. Come on now, don't fool me now. See, y'all finna make me walk real hard. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be that because you're thinking, yes, you're thinking about your organization is not the problem here. You're thinking about money and how it makes you feel is the problem here. And I'm trying to tell you the reason why you don't charge full price is because you feel bad about charging people in the first place.
Work it, Pastor. Work that thing. Work that thing, Pastor.
Antonio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Antonio, the guy with the one talent had a self-esteem problem that needed to come to the class.
But so did. Look, you're not charging full price because you feel bad. You feel like if you take money that you richly deserve, you're taking from other people.
Antonio, can I put some weight on this?
Put some weight on this, sir.
Yesterday, there's some folks on this call right now. They here. You told them to raise their prices. I was not one of those people who you told to raise their prices. Do you know it took me to yesterday evening after I got myself together and said, Jerome, you know he was talking to you, right? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was. He was talking to you. and I had to listen to me. And I had to go through the process. And I went, and you know he right too, right, Jerome? But. So what you saying happened to me yesterday.
I'm also saying, according to the sacred text, 33% of y'all did not raise your prices.
I raised mine.
I raised mine. So Jerome, would you raise your prices on your books or do you offer some other service?
I'm gonna raise my prices on all three of those services. Poetry.
On your books.
Books. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
And you need a program behind that book that need to raise its price. So if the program was $9.99 a month, need to be $19.99 a month, $14.99 a month.
I sent a note to Deanna last night. We need to talk.
Good, 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 good. Now,
Antonio, that program that goes with my book, I'm working on it.
Good.
I'm getting all my ducks to quack like they supposed to. I started with the jury, and I'm listening to Phil. He said 60 it is. So
absolutely. Writing a book is the fastest way to build a personal brand. Having a program behind that book is the fastest way to wealth. Don't confuse a personal brand with wealth. They're not mutually exclusive. They're not the same. If you have a personal brand, you can get wealth. But if you have a personal brand and no proper business system, you ain't getting nothing but street cred. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want more than that. Okay. You want more than that. Okay, I got you, Grace. I saw your message about 5 minutes ago. Grace is telling me Kevin and Steve got the guests, and she's making sure I stay on top of it. Now, major point here is I need y'all moving forward to consider your thinking. Let me explain. Yesterday, it's been a while. It's been a long journey. It's been longer than 6 weeks. For any of you new here, you're supposed to be stealing everything and taking it back to your business. I have been very focused on Asia Pacific because these people are just getting the internet. Asked Phil and Susan years ago. It was about 3 years ago. I literally did a whole class on why you should be going to Asia Pacific. And I had all the numbers and stuff. I really did. I really did 3 years ago. And only Phil and Susan listened. Okay. There's only 2 people that listened. Everybody else was just like, wow, what a great class. Okay. And focus on it. Well, yesterday, we got full permission, plus all the banks and all the merchant services, and even paying out in crypto for nearly every country in Asia Pacific.
Woo!
Okay.
Hallelujah. Awesome. Congrats.
Open doors, open doors.
And Africa. Yes.
It's about to go.
Yes. And Africa. So you're talking about Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana. Yes. We got it's all there. Now, what you don't know is we got 50,000 people waiting in Nigeria alone.
Woohoo!
Just waiting. So if you got Nigerian contacts, what a time to be alive. Here's what that means. If Grace, show your calculator, it look better when you do it. It look better when you do it, okay? It look better when Grace do it. We know that we have a goal of getting 2.5 million people in Nigeria, the country, by itself, next 730 days. We know that. But let's just keep it at 50,000, Pastor Steve. Grace, there's 3 prices. Don't write the put $4.99. You ain't gonna add it. Just let them see it for dramatic effect. All right. Now clear that. Put $7.99. You're just seeing it for dramatic effect, and then put $9.99. Now I could tell you the average between all 3 of those prices is $7.65, but we're not gonna go average. Let's go worst case scenario. Grace, if you can show us 50,000 people, not forget 2.5 million, at $4.99 a month. If you can show us that, I would be grateful. Grace, I went to public school. If you can tell me what that number is, it's got no commas in it.
We went to the same school, sir. It is
You paying attention?
249,500.
Now, is that a year?
A month.
A month. What you talking about, Grace? That's a month?
Mm-hmm.
A month.
Mm-hmm.
So what that is a year?
$2,994,000.
Can you divide it by 2, which represents 50%?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that
1
mean?
billion. That 1,497,000 goes to the people.
Ask Jerome to say it. They listen when Jerome talk.
Yeah,
Jerome,
they do. Jerome,
where
go
that
ahead.
money go? Where that money go, Jerome?
That money go to me.
Come on now. There it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm telling you this because now I get to decide when we are attacking these areas.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
I enjoy correcting you, even though I'm not supposed to, because you're the CEO. But I'm gonna correct you right now.
Please, sir. Please.
Because sometimes you forget. Okay, I think you're getting old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
50%, Mr. Smith, is what I get automatically.
Yes, sir.
The other 50% comes to me through bonuses, residual, and not the other 50. Let me say the other 40% of the 50 comes to me in residuals, bonuses, and other perks that come from ATS as well. So let's keep it 100, sir. It ain't just 50%. It's more than 50%. You being modest, sir.
Yeah, it's 90%. So you're telling me I only told 50% of the story.
You ain't telling the whole truth.
Yes.
And I corrected you.
You should have. You should have. Yes, Miss Sadia.
So the $4.99 represent them paying a subscription for what exactly?
The ATS Business University.
Okay, so because of their country, they would pay a lower rate?
Right, I adjusted for cost of living.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that means that people would have to recruit in those areas.
Yes, but it's not a recruitment system, but yes, I follow what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we don't know people in Asia Minor,
right,
Asia Pacific, then that would be something we would need to overcome.
Absolutely, that would be. However, since the internet made the world so small, that it's not as hard to overcome. Plus, you still have the old 6 degrees of separation. So all you have to do is take care of your backyard, and somebody in your backyard will know someone in these emerging areas. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Antonio.
Yes, sir.
The queen herself, Unearned Corsi, has connections in Africa. Unearned, what part of the Africa is that?
Hi, good morning. My dad's from Ghana.
Well, if I were you, I would be a squeaky wheel so you can get all the grease and the oil, because somebody is retiring in Ghana. Do we know who, Damali?
Yes, sir, I am.
That's true.
But
That's
also
true.
you as well.
Me as well. And me as well. Yes. If I were you, I have boots on the ground in Ghana right now, in the capital city. Right now. Y'all remember Jamar? Well, see, I don't know. I'm real slick. I drafted Jamar in. And I got Jamar in Ghana right now for the next 14 months doing stuff for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Doing stuff for me. With Queen Afua, it depends on, I don't know how I work out.
You doing stuff for Queen Afua in Ghana? Bro.
I ain't even said nothing.
Then got up and walked away.
Because Queen Afua is anyway. Let me just Pastor Steve, since you're there, go ahead, introduce your guest. Kevin, introduce your guest before I say too much. Let me just be quiet.
All right, it is my pleasure to introduce Dee Boone. Dee Boone, she is an amazing strategist, social media strategist, and business mindset coach. Dee, if you don't mind muting your mic and sharing your mic and sharing.
Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Great. I'm so excited to be a part of this call. What I do is I help business owners who did not grow up using social media becoming aware and how to brand themselves online and overcome those fears of being online. The worst thing that I've seen is allowing their kids to do their social media because here's the thing, kids don't understand business. This is a business. It's not just getting online and fiddling around uploading a couple of pictures. This is about making connections and building relationships. And so it's about giving people a different perspective of doing business the way they've never done before. And I've been real fortunate to work with small business owners to overcome that fear and become quite successful, as well as business mindset coaching that I offer wonderful coaching packages for business owners who want to go to the next level. And I love doing my coaching for people because I love it when I see those light bulbs just pop off. It's wonderful. But enough about me. I really want to learn a little bit more about what you guys are doing because it's kind of interesting.
Thank you, Dee. I am going to, well, if you're able to post your information in the chat, if not, I can do it for you. You need me to do it?
Yeah, yeah. I can throw my info in there. Thank
Great.
you.
That way people can follow up with you after this. All right. And that's the only guest I have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
All right, thank you so much. First of all, before we get started, guys, y'all better give it up for Brother Antonio Smith this morning. Come on now, y'all got to give him a hand this morning. Man, this is powerful stuff. You know, folks sit in classes that cost $50,000, $60,000 an hour maybe to get this information. So thank you so much for the ATS. I love it.
Amen.
I love it.
Amen.
In fact, Brother A, not to take away from anything about your name, the AT stands for Advanced Trainer. I love it, man. The Advanced Trainer, the Advanced Teacher. I love it, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You guys are awesome, just incredible. Antonio mentioned something real quickly, you guys, you got to do that. You have to do that right there. Network the entire planet through the internet, ladies and gentlemen. And we're excited about that. But without further ado, I am excited about Mr. Anthony Stroman. Mr. Anthony Stroman, come online here if you would. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Mr. Anthony Stroman is basically a brother from another mother, and I'll let him tell him about himself. Thank you so much. Welcome to the ATS team this morning, Brother Anthony. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Dr. Kev, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Thank you so much, brother.
Well, thank you, my brother. It's an honor. I'm just enjoying this phenomenal panel, and I thank you for the opportunity to share a few minutes about what I do. What an amazing morning. I'm glad I got up this morning to soak up this knowledge and wisdom that I picked up. Thank you so very much. I'll be very brief because I have to run here in a minute. Basically, I have started a crusade for many years ago, putting together what I call a dream team, a health and financial dream team. And the primary focus is to help people to master three simple areas. Number one, to master headquarters, which is, of course, the thinking process. And number two, to master health. And number three, to have and master financial power. What I've learned over the years working with churches and organizations across the nation, I found that those three areas, if we can get people to master those areas, then they can really truly live the abundant life. So one of the areas that I'm focusing on right now, which is an epidemic in our community for sure, is making sure that we have our affairs in order. And what that simply means is working with many, many, many people and finding that probably 95% of the people that I've spoken to in the past 4 months, they don't have their financial affairs in order. What do I mean by that? Well, we found out there's 4 components of having what I call a comprehensive estate plan. A comprehensive estate plan, and I'll be very brief about it. Many of us are familiar with a will. We found out that 62% of Americans do not have a will. We found out that 80% do not have a living trust. So the third part of this component is having a health financial plan of attorney and a a financial power of attorney, and a health power of attorney. So those are the four components that people are lacking in our community. I'm talking to churches, pastors, bishops, the whole 9 yards. Many of them don't think about it. But in light of what happened in 2020, our conscious levels have increased because many people unfortunately left the planet and they didn't have these things in order. And now you have chaos in families because then nobody know what to do. So my whole plan of strategy of teaching people is preparation time is not wasted time. To put these things in place, to be a good steward, you have to put these things in place. It doesn't mean that you're leaving here. It's just mean that you're being a wise steward, because one day we're going to leave here one day going to heaven. But in the meantime, while we're here, to live the abundant life, we need to have these very simple things in place. And so we work with a group of attorneys that made it very simple, very easy to do. It's right online, and we have a customer service, the whole 9 yards. But here's the deal, real quickly. What we're finding that many families are fighting over stuff when somebody make their transition. I know sometimes it's a challenge to have this conversation, but it's a real conversation to have. So a spillover of this having a comprehensive estate plan is what I started, what I call the kitchen table movement. And what that simply means, we're getting families together back at the kitchen table like we used to do, to have these discussions. But it's a lifestyle. It's not one meeting, because we know faith come by hearing. It's like every single month the family gets together and we discuss one particular topic, focus on one thing. It can be estate planning, it can be financial planning, it can be insurance, it can be stocks, it can be cryptocurrency, whatever it is, so we can educate the families across the nation. So right now we're focusing on helping 100,000 families to be prosperous in that area. And there are 3 areas. Of course, making sure they got the right thinking. Number 2, making sure their health is in good shape, because we can't fulfill our divine assignment when we don't have good health. And number 3, mastering financial power. And I say it that way because everybody got a different idea of what financial power is. It might be $100,000 for some people. It might be 20 million for another person. You know, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It depends on the thinking process and the vision that God has given somebody. So we get families together with our dream team and we educate them in those areas, in the health and financial area. But it's so cool because it's specific, focusing on a family. And that's why it's growing tremendously around the nation. And I say it this way, if it's in writing, there will be no fighting. And the reason why we have so much strife and fighting, because nobody know what to do. There's no communication. Communication is the basis of relationships. So we're getting families back together to have conversations. And the last thing I'm gonna leave with you, Brother Kevin, is this. We also started what we call the Universal Principle of Success class for business people. And every Monday we conduct a class where we have hundreds of business people to come on this platform, and we just teach them principles. Of course, they come from the Word of God, but basically principles of successful principles that everybody needs to run a business. So I just wanted to share that very quickly with this outstanding panel about what we do, and that's just a very short version.
Yes,
and, Kevin, thank you so much for the honor to be able to be with this distinguished panel.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you as a brother, my good friend, and we love you so much, and thank you for the opportunity to share.
Yeah, appreciate your time, Brother Stroman. Thank you so much. Back to you guys. Thank you so much.
That was a blessing. I appreciate both of those people. If we can just unmute our mic and clap for both of them, just say that good energy. I appreciate both of them. Yeah, that was very awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Wow. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, that was awesome. Now, Damali, it would be inappropriate if I did not allow you to show Queen Afua. So it would be inappropriate. It really would.
Oh, I was excited because I'm actually paused reading this book because I started reading your book, but I'm into this book, and it's called Sacred Woman by Queen Afua, and it's about healing your body, mind, and spirit through African spirituality and some practices. So it's been a very beautiful process. I love it.
Yeah, let's just say I cannot confirm or deny if a group of us and some sacred women that I may or may not know are doing some major work, but I cannot confirm or deny. You didn't even know I was part of said circles. It's kind of hard to get to where I'm at and not be a part of all the right circles. That's for sure. That's for sure. Susan was just telling me she knows someone from Ohio that lived in Ghana, in the capital city, for quite some time. So good stuff then. Good stuff. And she's willing to connect. Go ahead. You can say something about it, Susan.
Oh, I didn't even know I was unmuted. yeah, he's been in charge of this global green build there for years. When the company he was working with went out of business or something in Ohio, and he moved there, and he absolutely fell in love with it. He knows everybody there. We had our daughter when she lived there, when she traveled from her village to the capital. We had her have dinner with him, which she didn't want to because she thought he'd be boring. But she was in for the free meal. So, but they became great friends because he just connects with everyone there. I don't think he'll ever move back. He loves it.
Yeah, no, that's why I plan on going. And
that, that's been our mission there.
Absolutely. As a feeling, Susan's daughter has spent much time in Ghana, and they are, her daughter is changing the world single-handedly. So thank you for the way you have raised your children. And her son is a machine gun wielding sergeant, master sergeant, with big muscles. Big muscles. So yeah, thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate you.
Biden just appointed a new officer, which will be in Miami. So our son is going to be in charge of his last 3 years in the Army. He's going to be in charge of him and all the logistics of keeping him secure wherever he travels around the world. So it was quite an honor. I guess only 2% of the people. I'm bragging, mother bragging.
Damn right, Susan. That's a hell of a brag. Way to go.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Right about that one.
Earned the right.
You saying that real nicely. Oh, he's just gonna, not only is he gonna secure him, but it's gonna be his last 3 years. He done did his job, and now he get the easy cake, and he gonna be what? Susan, you better. He like my brother. I'm shooting his horn. Come on, bro.
I'll tell you what, when he was in Iraq, I never turned, I don't care where I was, even church, I never turned the ringer off my phone because I missed his call one time, and it was 3 weeks before I heard from him again, and pretty much cried for 3 weeks. But
yeah, that's some tooling right there for that call.
Yeah.
We need to respect our troops.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't all be sitting here right now.
It ain't easy. Let me tell you, that sacrifice is not easy. Thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you for that, Antonio.
Yes. Oh,
Appreciate
absolutely. And all the other veterans, I know it's quite a few. I'm not the only one, but yes, especially combat veterans, we got a whole different. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, definitely. Miss Tootie, you want to say something?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm doing it on my phone. I'm trying to learn how to work it, so I'm really proud. I got the raise your hand thing figured out. But no, I was listening to what you were saying. I actually designed a Cajun restaurant in Africa.
Is that Dunkin's new holiday blend coffee?
Sure is, because sometimes the holidays just call for Dunkin'. What's in it? A spark of holiday spirit?
A cup full of holiday cheer?
Your very own holiday shopper? Actually, all that, and notes of molasses and dried fruit. Just the warming blend I need for that holiday hustle.
Sit through the holidays with the $2 medium holiday blend coffee at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
The stockings are hung and the shopping has begun. This holiday season, shop Cincinnati favorite gift cards at Kroger. Grab a gift card to La Rosa's and enjoy a warm slice of pizza. Or snag a gift card to Grater's and treat yourself to something sweet. Whoever you're shopping for, you'll earn 4 times fuel points on Cincinnati favorite gift cards. Head over to giftcards.kroger.com/Cincinnati-favorites to complete your shopping list and support our local businesses. Available in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Louisville markets only. Restrictions apply. See website for details.
In Ghana, and they're going to put it in the airport. So I'm supposed to leave probably around the end of the year to go help set it up. So,
hey, man, congratulations.
You gonna hold it out to yeah, because we're still working some of the kinks out, and the guy who I'm doing it with, I went to college with him when I went to school in Virginia. And he's waiting because he wants me to do it specifically because I started having all of this vision trouble, like right when we finished everything. So he's been like extremely patient and everything, waiting for me to be the one to do exactly what he wants done. So
Oh,
I'll probably be leaving at close to the end of the year to go over and get that set up.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, good. Congratulations then. Congratulations. I will be seeing you over there.
Congratulations.
Damali, looks like we got a few things to talk about, don't we? Yes, considering your look. She just sent me a message. Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So we may I would have to tell you that off camera. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's too much. Just know that. So at the end of my life, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a resource-based economy. Actually, it's not the end of my life. A resource-based economy, resource-based, to where money does not have a need to exist, or jobs. Resource. I'm not the only person trying to do it. Akon is doing a version of it, not the same thing, but it's dope what he's doing. And I'm just a bootstrap kind of person, so I don't have loans or investors. I just make money. I just get this money side of you. I don't know no other way. I just hey, it's money over there. Y'all gonna leave it on the ground? All right, well, I'll pick it up then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just I'm from the hood. We don't go ask for investors from the hood. We just hustle. That's all we do. So I'm obviously this is my aspiration to be 100 billionaire, because I know what it's going to cost. A resource-based economy. I would do you all a favor. I'll do you all a favor and show you what you shouldn't show. I'll show them one time, but I'll do it one more time. I'll do it one more time, but I'm only going to show a few minutes. But in the meantime, just know, Damali, that I have plans. Do you understand? And I may or may not be developing something in Ghana. I cannot confirm or deny. You will have to just come along and find out. Yes, but I have big plans, big developmental plans, if that makes some sense to you. So cool. All right, cool. Now, let's switch to crypto real quick before I go back to what I want you to do. The point you're supposed to be learning, all my meetings have a theme, understanding. Your understanding here is, if I pull the trigger, massive income flows in, and I am going to pull the trigger. Now I need to make sure the infrastructure can handle 100,000 people signing up an hour. Do you understand what I'm saying? And while it can, I need to make sure the affiliate process goes smoothly. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what I need to do. I need to make sure the affiliate process goes smoothly, because it's going to be too difficult for that. It's just going to create problems I don't feel like creating. So that's my thing now. And then I have to merge I have the AP. To give you an example, people would be able to, in some countries, I'm not going to tell you which ones, people are going to be able to pay their bill inside what you all would call the corner store. They pay their ATS bill, and because in like Brazil specifically, there is a form of money that the regular person has, and it's not digital. They have this type of, I'm trying to be as simple as possible, and they go to these stores and do all their transactions there. In China, 90% of the transactions are done through WeChat. So I don't go anywhere with a Western thought. I go a new place and I say, what y'all doing out here? Y'all like that? Cool. I like it too. That's how we gonna take money. It exactly that way you used to taking money. You understand what I'm saying? We're not making no changes. If that's what y'all like, then that's what we doing. this is why. This is what took so long, because I have a lot of stuff. Miss Maxine, I like your message. Why don't you go and tell them what you got going on April 26th?
Coming on, here I am.
There it is.
Well, I am honored to have Chris Holmes with me on my Facebook Live on April the 26th at 7:30. So I'm excited about that. So we were trying to hook it up for this past Monday, but it didn't work. But hey, God has it where it's going to be coming on this coming Monday. So I invite you all to join us.
And y'all are going to be in for a treat, because I heard him last night on My Purpose, My Power show. Oh, man, you were amazing. You had me cracking up. It was funny. I loved you.
So let me tell you about Chris. All right. I pursued Chris. The Bureau of Diversity Speaker used to cost $25, blah, blah, blah. I told Chris, I watched Chris for a year or two in a network. I met Chris. It was 2 keynote speakers I had to do. I met Chris doing keynote speaking for NBA wives in Houston, Texas. I was the main speaker. Chris was the speaker right before me. He's 29 now. So what was he, 26? So somehow Chris landed a keynote for NBA wives at 26 years old. And then I find out he got like 5 books written. Yeah, it's crazy. So I keep my eye out. And of course, I don't know if y'all know, Chris stay fresh to death. He's always on point. I'm sure I watch him. Anywho, he's always on point. He takes 1.5 hour baths, and that's the truth.
He was on point last night.
He's always on point. He never slips up. So
Yeah.
he was doing that, and there's a guy in Galveston that does media fantastically, special effects, all sorts of stuff. I skipped all the way over him just to pursue Chris for a whole year with his little knucklehead self. All right. And finally he said yes, because I understood that Chris had a lot going on. Plus, he's very stable. I like stable people. I like stable people. I'm unstable people. I just help me. The Lord need to help me every now and then on stuff like that. Now, what you're getting ready to see, everything that happens next.
That's why we stay close. We stay close. My button was messed up. I was going to speak up for the unstable people that you can't stand, but we love you, because one day you're going to look up and you're going to turn around and we're going to be stable as hell. And you're going to be like,
you are a mess, okay? You
I'm
just stood up for the unstable.
Preach it.
All right now. All right.
Sometimes I'm a little off filter and stuff, So if you catch me looking at the wrong way, you might say, "Oh my God, that child about to fall." So I like when he talk like that, because I just want you to know I'm hearing him and I'm on him. I'm back here studying. I'm doing studying I ain't never did before. I love it.
Good.
He gonna make me do it. I love it.
Good. I'm building 2 of these. That's all I'm gonna say right now. 2 of these. You shouldn't even. Now I'm not the only person. Like, the universe has a way of correcting itself and using people. Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Venus Project is a veritable blueprint for the genesis of a new world civilization based on human concern and environmental reclamation. It proposes a holistic social design in which automation and technology will be intelligently integrated to maximize the quality of life rather than simply profits.
Undesirable behaviors are products of long exposure to detrimental environments. If we wish to surpass the limitations of our present-day society, such as war, hunger, poverty, and bigotry, we need to make changes and arrange society very differently. Most of our problems today are technical, but we still look for solutions through political means. In a monetary system.
We have the resources. Money is an interference because it limits our ability and it limits our dreams.
Modern society has access to highly advanced technologies and can make available food, clothing, housing, medical care, a relevant educational system, and at the same time, develop a limitless supply of renewable, clean energy, such as geothermal, tidal, solar, wind, and more.
The solutions lie in the intelligent and humane application of science and technology and more appropriate resource management in order to supply goods and services to everyone equitably, enabling the entire global population a very high standard of living.
We don't have enough money to accomplish this, but we do have enough resources. If we initiate what Jacques Fresco calls a resource-based economy, this is where all goods and services are available to everyone without money, credit, barter, or servitude of any kind. For this to be attained, all resources must be declared as the common heritage of all the Earth's people.
Imagine the possibilities of an unprecedented mobilization of scientific and technical alliances toward problem solving without the interference of money or politics to initiate global unification and restoration.
All right, so let me stop right there. Weird people actually trying to change the world. Money is a problem. I mastered money so I can get a lot of it, to get rid of it, but don't tell people that, or you can tell people that, don't tell the powers that be that, they may, do something about that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, resources are our greatest. I'm gonna buy a city in Texas. I can tell you that right now, a whole city, I already know where. And a blank somewhere else that may have been mentioned already. I haven't said nothing. And I'm going to turn these two. I'm going to turn these two places into cities that whatever you need your resources, you go in there, you grab them, you go. And money has no need, and nor does employment has a need. It used to be like that a long time ago, but y'all like a different kind of system. Y'all crazy. But that's how it used to be. So anywho, basically, I guess if I want to spiritualize that, little Garden of Edens, if that helps you out a little bit to understand. Okay, cool. There we go. That's my entire life purpose, to do that. And I start off wanting to build one, but now I know I'm going to build two more than likely, but that's neither here nor there. That being,
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like to me that what you're saying is that in that kind of environment, as long as the people are contributing to the whole, and they can participate in the plenty that's there.
Okay, makes good sense. Yes, and I'm also saying more. I'm also saying there won't be a need for you to contribute to the whole. You'll contribute different ways, because we have enough resources for you never have to contribute. You'll contribute by, and technology will be maintaining most of these resources. So there would be different ways to contribute. But I'm totally not saying too much right now, because y'all ain't supposed to be knowing this here. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all not, but he's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Talk about group economics. It's way past group economics. It's way past it. So that's my purpose. But what you're seeing, the reason I'm telling you this is because you're seeing that plan. If I show you, go ahead, Adrian.
I was reading something, and I'm Bible, but not Bible. You can call Bible, because I'm about to say something. Do you know how your brain like to go to Bible? So do what you do. But I just was saying, like, I'm listening to you talk. There was a part. It's the first time that the city really seen Christ, really seen what was happening. And that's what the city did. And there was only one person that didn't. Remember the man that didn't do, he gave an offering, but it wasn't like a real offering. And it was like they put him on blast because everybody in the city was just doing it. They weren't told to do it. They wanted to do it because they were just in the spirit of things. I forget his name. He's somebody. I don't want to say his name is Apollos or something. You know, I don't call names because you know I don't know how y'all preachers do what y'all do. I don't want nobody to tell me I ain't say it like that. But that's what it reminds me of, because if we lived in that kind of a resource-based economy, the first person that tried to do somebody dirty or do shiest or do it wrong, he would be told on. It's not like we would tell on him, but he would know that he just messed up and he need to be out, stoned or whatever, like kicked out of our community, because our resource base says that we're all in this thing together. No one's
doubt.
bigger, no one's better, no sizes, no nothing.
That was
No doubt.
Ananias and Sapphira.
Ananias, come on. I knew it was a preacher somewhere on this thing. Y'all know I be reading that thing, y'all. I don't know his name, but I know what they said. Come on now. That's People's Congress. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Adrian, you got us rolling. You need to look at the cameras, okay?
She is too funny. She's too funny. I don't know much, but I do know that all poverty comes from lack of resources, and most of crime comes from poverty. Y'all keep saying that the devil is the author of confusion. Sure, I'll give you that. Poverty is the devil. Let me tell you, you want to fix something. You want to have a problem. You put poverty in there. Watch how much your preaching is necessary. Yes. Chiquita, let me hear from you.
Good morning.
Morning.
So super excited about Texas, of course, and Ghana. How do we operate outside of our established non-matrix system? Because I know you have a way of us re-engaging with the matrix. So what does that look like?
Massive income. The money only exists inside the matrix. So you always have to tap back into it. You know, just like the movies, you always got to plug back in. Massive income is the only way to achieve true freedom in the way they have built this system. Now, there are other systems, and nobody ever said it had to be capitalism, and capitalism has not always been here. But in a capitalistic society, capitalism only exists in the matrix. And the only way you can be truly free in capitalism is to have so much money doesn't matter, or to have so little money, people walk right over you. So it's essentially be the lame man at the pool of the Bethesda and all the other lame people. Well, think about that. That was 37 years. The man got the chance to be lame. Police never bothered him. No security, no Roman centurions, because when you're that poor, you're irrelevant. When you're the emperor, you're untouchable, right? So it's just the way the system is set up. It's just the way the system is set up. This universe has a way of always correcting itself. There are people, you can read in this however you want to, that are here, Ashley. There are people that are here to change things. And every now and then, they will say, hey, you need to be ready. Because it's one thing to be Paul, since y'all keep bringing up the Bible. Called for that, Maxine. But Silas was chosen. There's a difference, okay?
Come on. Let's get it.
There's
Come
a
on.
difference.
Let's get it. Now you're talking.
If you got somebody following you and they not called to that, but they choose to follow you and they get shipwrecked with you, you better appreciate them, because you called for the shipwreck. Silas chose to be there. Come on now. All right.
You preaching.
Just know there is a difference.
Right there.
And some of y'all
Amen.
got some
Amen.
silences
Amen.
you have not told thank you. You understand? Be grateful for your silences. Be grateful. Anywho, what you're seeing here, in fact, I'm gonna show it to you. What you're seeing is I showed it to y'all yesterday or whatever day. I'm gonna show it to you again. So this is the note called Money Goal. Don't worry about all that. You're all in my business. Don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. 730 days, and this. I'm just go. You can see India up there. You can see here's Nigeria, 2.5 million people, 12. Just you see it. Let me just get to the grand total for a yearly grand total. Us from Ghana. So for a super grand total, 1.5 billion cash. There's a reason why I'm so cash focused, because what I need to do next, Jerry, does not need to be in net worth. Okay, cash focus. And then when you keep on going down, it projects out the next 5 years. And then the next 5 years is $8.8 billion. This isn't for all the companies. This is for one of them. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. There you go. $10 billion. I forgot to add the 2 years ago. $10 billion. In order to get to $10 billion, we only need 74 million customers. Rewind, press play. This is $10 billion off the worst case scenario possible. This is 74 million worst case scenario customers. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's it. It's that simple, that easy. It's nothing else. Netflix got 169 million new customers. Do you understand what I'm saying? This isn't difficult. 2 billion people log on Facebook every day. This also explains why my major part of my plan is Asia Pacific, because that's where the largest part of that growth is going to come from. That being said, you're looking at, I'm telling y'all, Jaquita caught it yesterday. I'm gonna let y'all catch it again. You're looking at me march towards what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Yesterday I called it destruction, in which it is. You're looking at me march towards destruction because it is time. It is what I was born to do. Okay. Yes, sir. It's what I was born to do. This is why I'm here. And apparently y'all are a part of said process. Do you understand? Okay.
Come on, sir.
Apparently.
Apparently, it looks like that's what they said.
You
and
understand.
if you look closely, it says that we are right where we're supposed to be, because when it gets ready to hit the fan, it's gonna be all
To quote Jerome.
Yep.
To quote Jerome, that's 4 billion for me. I ain't mad at you, Jerry. I ain't mad at you. So yes, well, it's like, yes, sir.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I had
no, you're good.
Got to be about my father's business.
Yes, sir.
Bottom line.
That's it, man. That's it. And they stopped me. They stopped me when I was 12. Nah, I got some stuff that I need to do, and it's my job. It's somebody has to do it, and I've accepted my role. Rebecca, I saw you had your hand up.
I love it. I want to do my job. My job is to break up the hardened seed. Didn't they? What they said? What's she supposed to do? Break the soil up. That child's supposed to break the soil. That way the seed can be dropped. Ain't this what happening?
Yeah, that's you right. You're right. I mean, so much to say. I'm literally choosing my words wisely, Maxine. It's not time yet. I'm literally choosing my words wisely, though. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Hi, everyone. So when you was telling us the story that you just told us about, pretty much how dude had got tied up in somebody else's mess, and you was just pretty much saying, like, if somebody come ride for you and stuff hit the fan, like it's kind of like you obligated to be loyal to them.
No,
Was it?
I didn't say obligated. I said some
Oh.
people. Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's good. No, I'm glad you asked the question for clarity. I'm saying, Rebecca, one day somebody will follow you in
Mm-hmm.
your dreams. You will be called for your dreams. They will choose to go through all the ups and downs to follow you.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I got it.
yes,
I
and
got it.
yes, and you will need to, well, you should appreciate them, because some of y'all so worried about your reputation and getting new people, you forgot your first follower validated you.
Yes, like so you pretty much saying don't forget where you come from.
Don't forget where you come from, and don't forget the people who saw where you came from
And believe in you.
where you was going.
All right, gotcha.
Back up. Yeah, man.
Yes. Before my hair got curly and my skin got clear, I was a little kid from the hood, ashy, smelling like mop water, and mop water and what's that cologne and Lagerfeld. I put Lagerfeld over my stench. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I smell like full court basketball and somebody else's cologne. But y'all don't, boys don't take baths so they get girlfriends. Y'all know how it is. Yeah, okay, y'all want to act clean. Y'all only take baths because you're married. That's the only reason.
Facts, boys are.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
he's talking to the guys.
I'm talking to the guys. Yeah, not talking to
okay. Because I'm like, girls take it because there's water and we exist.
I know.
Period.
Y'all take baths 3-4 times a day. Can't keep no lotion in the house. It's just y'all just use all of it for no reason. But us
Shea
dudes,
butter and cocoa butter too. They keep.
Yeah.
I'll be talking about it. Y'all love it. Don't be
all of
talking
that.
about it
That's
now.
That's true, man. That's true.
My husband's okay with the fact that he needs to own a piece of lotion industry.
But that's true. That's true. I do love a feminine energy.
You don't want to get cut by feet that haven't
No.
been taken care of.
No,
Come
please,
on.
no. Please.
Watch
Come
out
on.
there.
You don't
Watch
want to
out
be
there.
rubbed down by rough hands that feel like your hands. Come on now.
Look
at
those toenails that curve where scratch your own back.
Yeah, you had
Appreciate a feminine woman now.
Yes,
we got it in deuces around here. Take a look at the cameras.
Yes, I know. A bunch of alpha women. A bunch of alpha women around here. Yes, y'all
They
are.
made a song about it. Diamonds and pearls.
That's it. So I want you to know that everything is full speed ahead. That as I predicted, I don't know. That money goal's been there. I showed it once before, like 2 years ago. I said we would get to this point, and guess what? We're here because it is divine. I don't know what to tell you. I said we would get here, and we got here. And it's part of a bigger plan. And that bigger plan is to get to billions of dollars in cash. Now, if I showed you the super grand total, let me see if I can show you the super grand total without y'all getting in my business. Okay. So, I can't show y'all. Y'all are nosy. All right, I can't show y'all because it's got stuff.
Come on, see, I hate when you do that mess. That's a doggone shame.
I give you everything. I can't. Some stuff I got to hold. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
How are we gonna steal if you close up the vault all the time?
Oh, that is true. Let me see if I can.
I mean, God put us here for a reason now, Antonio. Come on now.
No, that is fake.
Open.
Look at Sergio. Yes, that is 100% facts. Let me see if I can pull up this document and see, because y'all see, the problem is y'all so smart. You know how to see one keyword and then get the body's like, yeah, because I'm gonna do it. As soon as you do it,
Hey, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Now you're messing that around, not showing your information. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So you saying basically that's your ride or die person that when we was talking about Silas and Paul. So basically that's your ride or die. They're gonna go with you all the way, even though there's gonna be trouble along the way, they're still there.
Right. And respect when they get tired.
And then the other question is, so back 2011, 2010, this vision was written, and now you're running with it. Habakkuk 2, since you want to bring up the Bible, so the Honorable Bishop Antonio, since you want to bring up the Bible, basically now written the vision, now you're just running with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everything that I said we were going to do. If you've been here, if y'all would have been here for you, everything I said we were going to do, we have done. We have accomplished every single thing. And now I'm telling y'all that we're about to do something else, and you don't have time to wait. So this is all streams of income combined. I'm not building nothing new that ain't already built. Everything that's coming, it has 5 years. I've got 5-year projections, worst case scenario. All streams combined. That's $18,271,396,568.84. I had to go all the way down.
That's it. Don't you leave off that 84 cents.
Yes, that 84 cents. I had to go all the way down to the bottom, because if I scroll up, y'all gonna see some stuff you ain't supposed to see. All right, you see some stuff you ain't supposed to see. So that's that. Here's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna end this, and then you do closing thoughts. You ain't really got no choice, because this was already written. It's already happening. If I were you, I would cast your net, because a rising tide raises all ships, and this company is designed to give away most of my wealth. Period. Point blank. It just is. Do you understand what I'm saying? It just is. It just is. I was talking to Ken yesterday. I had to do not yesterday, it was Wednesday, and Todd was outside, and I had to send Ken some bank statements for a deal we doing, and it was just one of the accounts. Is Ken here? It was in one of the accounts, and he knew. I don't even know how much money I make.
He's not here.
I need y'all to get this here. Somebody was saying something like, what they said. I forget what Todd asked, and I was like, oh yeah, it's something like $10,000 a month. Ken was like, oh, I saw $24,000 a month. I was like, oh yeah. Like, I have no idea how much money and that wasn't even the main account. That was the account we used to pay bills out of. Okay. My point is, you need to get to the point when you don't even know how much money you make. Do you understand the big difference between 24,000 and 10,000? I'm way off. I'm not even close. I'm confused. I'm completely confused, right? And you want to get to that point. That being said, it's already launched. So we will go to where we're going to. It will happen. my Muslim brother say, what net am I casting? We go. You just stay where you at. I would throw fish your way. I would throw fish.
Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not where you at. However, I stopped looking at my account years ago.
Good.
My brother will tell you, I'm at that point where if I don't have to live check to check. Emergencies don't throw me off. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. There's a lot of work getting there. Now, what I'm determining is I know it's there, but I'm stacking.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out other ways of having this passive income and growing my business, growing my customer base.
Yeah.
And getting to the point where I can actually love and have fun like you are, sir, running many businesses.
Yeah, I have fun.
So we're just watching you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate you. I have fun. I had to Grace told me to pull out the platinum and white diamonds. I had to, every now and then you gotta do some shiny stuff. Ken, Grace told me you popped on.
Yeah, I got knocked off, Coach. Good morning, everybody.
Good
How y'all
morning.
doing?
Pretty good.
I want to grow up and be like you.
I was telling them how
Ken, you took the words right out of my mouth. I said I ain't gonna get over here and say that, but thank you, Ken.
I was telling them how you had to correct how much money was in the bank coming out that bank account because I didn't even know. I was way off.
Oh yeah, you good. You good.
Yeah, way off. But y'all, we're going where we're going, and the wealth is being shared where the wealth is being shared. The closer you are, the better it is for you. I've got it projected to where it could be about, we can take about and automatically make millionaires about 1.5 million more people, and that will happen. Or at least six figures, but I digress. Here's my final thoughts. Second final thoughts. Remember, had you invested in Dogecoin when I told you to 3 months ago, if you'd have put $428 in there, you'd be retired $500,000 now.
Did you tell us in this class or you told us on the Wednesday class? Because I watched that Wednesday live and I was like, I don't remember, but maybe I missed that day.
Can you repeat it, Antonio?
I share my screen, Michelle.
I believe that you did. I just hate. I'm one of those. I just hate that I missed out, but I believe that you probably did.
Missed it too.
Yes.
Well, next time, can you be like, y'all? If y'all don't put this money down when it goes back low, hopefully go back low.
So
but
it's back low
it's
right
low.
now.
It's 20-something.
It's low right now.
It's
Yeah,
back
it's
low right
right
now.
How much should we put in? I mean, I have to be guided on this because I don't be knowing. I just want to put in so I can make some money. So
$100 to $428. Whatever you
can you give us the link to
crypto.com is what
crypto.com.
That's what it was.
Antonio.
Crypto.com.
Antonio, this is Sarathia. I did what you said to do. Let me tell you, I'm gonna say it was the devil because I tried for 6 hours to get Doji. I even have some money already in there. It wouldn't let me transfer. I said, okay, let me do it from my card. I did it from my card. It kept kicking me out. I left it on and woke up the next morning and it still didn't take my money. I said, what the devil is this? So I listened. And so I got to try it again since you're saying it again. But I'm like, really?
Yeah, you had
Let
a
me
rough
get a
time.
part of what I sold to get a part of. This mine.
Okay, Antonio, I'm going on crypto.com. Can you just share your screen and show me what I need to look for, and I'll figure this out, and so I can put some money in right now, since it's what, 27 cents or.
Yes, absolutely. You told me to share my screen so you can.
I mean, yeah, I'm at my
Michelle,
computer.
I'll walk you through it after. I'll walk you through right after.
Yes,
I'll walk you through right after.
Well, I love
Hold
you,
on.
Damali. I'll send you my Zoom link.
Damali, I'll be right here. So you let us know where to join you because I'm struggling with it too.
Okay,
Same
well,
here.
I'll send my Zoom link and everybody can meet in our Zoom room.
Well, how you gonna know our email?
I'm a
Put it in the chat. Put it in our chat.
Or if we close
Our
this
Facebook
out,
chat.
put it in Facebook. Put it in her Facebook if this goes out and you don't get it in time.
Also, if you keep trying over and over, it's going to block you out for 30 minutes. And sometimes you have to call your bank and make sure that they're doing security on it because it looks suspicious. So,
Yes, Miss Susan, that happened to me. So I did verify that it was me because it did close it out. Yes, ma'am.
and then you have to wait. Keep going back in. It thinks you're crazy.
Hey, Antonio.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm here. Hold
You
on.
know
Somebody
what?
wants to briefly say super.
I got Doji on, DOGE, Dojo Coin,
Yep,
but I got it through Robinhood.
that's fine.
Yeah. And I got another good one. It's called, I think it's called Water something.
Yep, probably so.
Somebody just sent me a link yesterday.
It's a couple of them. It's a couple.
I got you. Anyway, but I only put $100 on it, so I'll put some more on there before the month is out.
Put some on there, but $100 will do you right.
I got about 250 of them so far.
Okay, good, dude. Good.
All
good.
right.
Absolutely
Thanks.
proud of you. Yeah. Look, when you talk about I'm 50 plus and got some cryptocurrency, you doing good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some more. I'm following you, Antonio.
Hey.
Well, I put it like this: I'm listening to you. Okay.
No, that's it.
I'm gonna be dirty rich.
That's it. Follow smart money
before it's over with.
Y'all follow smart money. That is how you keep your investments proper. Follow smart money. Definitely. Yesterday it dipped to 19 cents, and you better believe I bought. You better believe it. You better believe it. Levon, I did get your text message. I'm behind on text messages. I will respond. Was you trying to interview me or something, or you needed to talk?
I wanted to talk, but I was actually timing in so I can speak to Serapius because I had the same problem she had, and it may be the same solution she needs to do. I'm not sure if you're using your credit card, but if you're using your credit card, that's the reason why I kept getting, I couldn't do it. Now, if you use a debit card, it'll let you do.
It was my debit card.
My personal bank, I have my BBVA would not let me. It won't let me do crypto. No matter what I do, it won't. I have.
And it was the same card that I bought the other Bitcoin with, so I don't know why it wouldn't let me do Doji.
Nah, yeah. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. If that was the second last thing I want to say. If you just trust. Oh, go ahead, Namali.
How do I save the chat? I got a bunch of email requests to get them to Zoom. So
it's over there. I forget.
I'm emailing everybody to send my Zoom link to mine. So everybody just put their email in and I'll email everybody.
Okay, you're doing that. Okay, great. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. But Grace, you know how to say that I'm a co-host, so it's hard for me to. It's like these 3 buttons in the side of the chat, and you can hit save, but it's different from me because
I learned
got
how to
access.
do that.
Yeah.
If you go all the way to the bottom of the chat where it's almost over, if you hit the 3 buttons, it will.
I found it. I found the 3 buttons. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Okay, no, it's here. Okay, see, I got a bunch of other stuff here, participant also, but I see save chat. So there it is, right there, save chat. Now, again, this is me doing my Nostradamus thing. I do it a lot, and people go, "Oh, well, okay," and every time it comes to pass. Okay, so let me just tell you briefly, we're gone. There's never been a prominent, disruptive university, let's just say that, in Asia Pacific ever. And most of Asia Pacific loves, for whatever reason, network marketing, even though that's not even close to where we are. But it makes affiliate marketing even more attractive. So what you're going to have is a bunch of people joining just because of the 50% revenue share. And all you have to do is find a window of heaven and stand under it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't take you ain't got to be the right color to let the windows of heaven pour on you. You ain't got to be young. You don't have to understand the internet. You don't need to know the difference between 1 Corinthians and 1 Chronicles. You don't need to know. You don't need those sales photos. You ain't even got to. You can only use Facebook. You ain't even got to like TikTok. If you know the window of heaven is pouring out blessings, just stand under it. I'm trying to make it real easy for somebody.
My Lord.
If you stand under the window, and I keep telling y'all, this is a perfect place. Perfect place. Mark 5 ESV. This is a perfect place because I truly want y'all to listen because I keep doing it. And now y'all got to jump in, Okay, you got to jump in now. There is a time to not move, and then there is a time to move. And there is a protagonist. Doesn't matter. This could be untrue, 50 true, but the message is important. On that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go to the other side." Now pay close attention. And leaving the crowd, they took him with them in the boat, just as he was. And here's my favorite part that everybody skips over. And other boats were with him. My friends, as far as Christianity talk goes, the Holy Spirit ain't putting nothing in the text you ain't supposed to be reading. Okay? Other boats were with him. When Jesus spoke away the storm of his boat, all those other boats received the same blessing.
Amen. Amen.
If God
Amen.
is ATS, all y'all other boats will get the same blessing. All you have to do is be close enough to the person that can speak away storms. Close enough to where the blessings are being poured out. And Vanessa, they're pouring your cup too. Old shepherd boy said, "My cup runneth over." Why? Because God didn't want Maxine to have to start from scratch. All she had to do was put her empty cup next to an overflowing cup. Ain't God good? Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you at 11 because I
Love
got
you.
physical
Thank you so
therapy.
much.
11
Yeah.
for
Love you
Crypto
guys.
College. All right,
Have a great
everybody.
day.
Love you
Have a
more.
great day.
Guys, peace.
Yeah, love you more.
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
At Capella University, education is as smart as the world around us. With the FlexPath format, you can take classes at your own pace, set your own deadlines, and even leverage your previous experience to move faster. Now that's smart. Learn more at capella.edu.